going on, guys? It's Cloud Juggalo 1985. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, I stay up all night. I'm not trying to talk about the past in this video, but it's kind of like a recap of the past, and I just wanted to add a few things that I didn't add in the past. I think about the past, and I think about there was a time when my little girl, she was probably 2, and there was a day I went to watch, I remember the movie, it was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, and my ex, my daughter's mom, invited me to the park to visit with my daughter and watch a movie with them. Well, she made an offer for me to come over to her apartment that night, and I don't know if anything would have happened, but it's not about that. The thing about it is, guys, is what I think would have happened is that's one of those times in a lifetime that you make a choice. And I was staying at my grandma's at the time, and I didn't want my grandma to worry, but I believe that cost me my chance of getting, it was before Barb found her guy, before she got married, all that, and had I went over her apartment that night, maybe me and her could have rekindled something, and I could have been a family. I could have been there with my daughter, and I could have had her back, and I would have had a perfect family. So yeah, I'm not really thinking about my exes and stuff, but I'm thinking about my choices pretty much in life. And there's some things, I'm not gonna lie, whether I move on with somebody else or not, I still am allowed to have regrets, and I regret not making that choice. And I don't talk about, I know I talk about Kim a lot. I mean, I know I do. But one thing I can honestly say, I kind of wish me and her relationship wouldn't have ended, because it's not just about Kim. I haven't seen my daughter for 5 years, and I'm going to tell you all the truth why, in case anybody wants to know. The truth is, we don't have much transportation, okay? I always met Barb, halfway. Like, when she lived in Mount Washington, Ohio, I met her on Newport-on-the-Levee, and I would see my daughter every month. And this was before she got with Jacob, and, honestly, when she moved different places, and when she did move, she changed her phone number. She didn't tell me where she moved, and she blocked me from Facebook. She left me with no communication at all, and I tried to find her cell phone number, tried to find her Facebook again. I've tried any way I could. So I'm paying child support, and I was paying child support at the time, and I still am. But the thing about it is, I was pushed out of my daughter's life, and I don't put it all on Barb, because I know the main priority is for the man to go see his kid, but it's just, it takes money. And not only that, my mom didn't know Ohio, and, I ain't putting the blame on nobody but myself. I could have did a little bit more. But there's not a doubt in my mind that, I love my daughter to death. And Bailey, if you ever see this video, I love you. Your daddy loves you. I love you with all my heart. And I'm sorry I wasn't there a lot of the time, but I do love you. And, you're my little girl. I got this tattoo for you. This one right here. The rose. That has your name on it. You're my little girl. And, guys, it's just, I did get to see my daughter often, though, before she met Jacob, and, and then after she met her boyfriend, which turned into her fiance and then husband, I started to see less and less of my daughter. The last time I seen my daughter was about, my daughter's 7, so the last time I seen her was about 4 years ago at a McDonald's in Newport, Kentucky. And, well, the last time I seen her, she was opening Christmas presents I got her. I got pictures on my Facebook where I was holding her and stuff at the McDonald's, and that's the last time I see my daughter, and now she doesn't even know who I am, guys. And I'm making a difficult choice in my life. I don't really want to talk about it over YouTube, but there's a difficult choice in my life, and if some of y'all know what I'm talking about, I'm doing something I don't want to do, but it's hard to live, man. And Bailey, if you ever watch this video, I want you to understand the decision that I'm making. I'm not doing it because I don't love you. I love you to death. You're my little girl. But, it's just, I can't do nothing. I'm going to explain to you when you get older, because you're going to be 18 one day, and I'm going to explain to you why I had to make this decision. I just want you to know that I love you. I am your father. I'm your biological father. Jacob, I know he's your stepdad, and I know he's like another father to you, guys, I'm not saying he can't be in her life, but I asked Jacob when I first met him. I met him the first time. It was the first and last time I saw him. I met him that day, and what happened was, I shook his hand, and I said, I only got 2 rules for you. Never, ever hurt my daughter, and never push me out of the picture. Don't replace me. What did they do? They replaced me. And they did. Transportation is a bad thing, but you could at least stay in contact with me, Barb. You could at least let me talk to my little girl. It's not my fault I couldn't talk to her. It's your fault on that one. So, Bailey, if you ever watch this, sweetheart, like I said, Daddy loves you. It's just, your mom's not to blame for everything. And she's not a bad mom or nothing. It's just, she's a good mom. But I missed out a lot on your life. And, I want you to know I'm sorry, and I would like to make up for that. So, honestly, guys, when I got with Kim, and I'm not trying to talk about her a lot, but when I got with Kim, she had a little girl. And, this little girl she was like a buddy to me, like I'm saying, I became her buddy, but she also felt like another daughter to me, and what I'm saying is, her daughter didn't replace my daughter, and that will never happen, but she came into my life, and I felt happy again. I felt like I was a father, I felt like, and I would never, ever I would never do that. I would never replace anybody as a father. She has a dad, I understand that. But I felt good because she looked up to me. And when me and Kim broke up, it got ripped away from me. I made some mistakes. I'm not going to lie. I made mistakes and stuff. But the only thing I'd ask is that, she wouldn't take that away from me. Let me see Anna. I know she's not my daughter. I know I have no rights or nothing. But she touched my heart, man. And, it's like, I don't want to build a bond with, somebody that is like another daughter to me, and then, have it just ripped out of my life. Honestly, guys. So, I loved Kim. And me and Kim probably will never, ever get back together. I understand that. But don't take your little girl away from me. Let me be in her life. Let me buy her things. Let me, have that kind of father feeling, again. I keep watching these movies, hearing these songs about dads, and, watching these movies about people, being fathers and everything, and it's like I want it so bad, man. The last thing my daughter said to me, my biological daughter said to me, she looked me in the eye, she said, "I love you, Daddy, and I'll see you again soon." That again soon never happened. No, it got taken away from me. You know how it feels to hear the last words from your daughter was, "I love you," and now she doesn't even know who I am? I doubt Barb showed her pictures of me. I doubt Barb told her about me. I mean, Barb probably told her I was a bad person and all that. I mean, I'm not saying Barb's a bad person, but I'm saying I don't know. I mean, Jacob's, I know she wanted her boyfriend to be in my daughter's life, but I don't know if she allowed him to fully replace me. And it's what I'm saying, Bailey, like I said, if you watch this video, it's just the decision I got to make. It's hard. I mean, you got to get to know me all over again, and and I want to try and stuff, but it's hard to live on the income I got. And no, I'm not choosing money over you at all. I'd give up every cent. I'd give up everything I own just to be in your life. It's nothing about that. It's just, it's hard, and I want you to understand that. There's certain decisions in life that we don't want to make, but it has to make. We have to make sometimes. We have to make sacrifices, and I would never dream of sacrificing you, but I'm not getting to see you anyways, and I don't want to give Barb what she wants, but I don't know what else to do. I don't know where else to turn. I don't have minutes on my cell phone this month, guys, but I should have them soon. And I mean, it's like I said, I want to see my daughter again, man. If not, and I'd like to see Kim's daughter again. I want to give her a hug, man, and let her know I'm still there for her. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I don't know. I don't think I have that capability anymore. I want to be in I want to be in both of their lives, I mean, I would love to have my daughter meet Kim's daughter, and they could be best friends, But I don't think it's ever going to happen. I'd like for my mom to see her granddaughter, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. So, the decision I'm not going to, like I said, y'all probably already know what I'm talking about. But I will tell you this, before I make the decision, I'm going to fight with every ounce of strength I got in me. And I'm going to do anything I can to make this better. If I can make this situation better, I won't have to make that decision. And I'm going to try my best to do that. I'm going to really try hard. So that's all I want to talk to y'all about, guys. I made regrets and stuff in the past, and I'm trying to move forward with the future, but with losing my brother, basically losing my daughter, rights to see him. I mean, I haven't lost my rights, but not being able to see her, not being able to see Kim's daughter, which I understand. I'm not her father or nothing. I wasn't married to Kim, so I don't really have any say-so or rights. But before I end this video, let's ask ourselves, what happened to humility? And I'm not talking about humor. I'm talking about humility. What happened to us? What happened to chivalry? What happened to us being human? What happened to us having a heart? I mean, yeah, I made some bad decisions with me and Kim, but should the little girl have to suffer because me and her mom didn't work out? I mean, honestly, she shouldn't have to suffer because of that. I mean, and I'm not saying Kim's not, Kim wasn't all bad. I mean, she did some things that were wrong. I did some things that were wrong. And yeah, she'll swear up and down that I did more wrong than she did. Okay, I'll give her that right, because I'm not going to argue with her about it. But there's a lot of things that she did wrong, and that caused me to act the way I did towards her. No, I've never put my hands on Kim. Have I called her names? Yes. I'll be honest about that. I called her names. Did I argue with her? Yes, I argued with her. Instead of taking a walk and stuff, and I could have took more walks. I could have just let it roll off my shoulders, but I argued with her and stuff. But I'm not the only one that was bad. She did things to get me amped up. Say little things that she knows going to eat away at you, and call you names that are really bad. I mean, I'm not trying to cuss in this video, but there's a lot of nasty words, and I don't know, guys. I'm trying here. So, Bailey, if you see this, I love you, and I'm gonna try my best to be in your life, man. I really am, because I love you. So, I guess I'll catch y'all later, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, whoop whoop. Let's climb low.